Look at me, I'm doing a video. I thought this was something I was never going to do again. I think, like a lot of people, I've become ashamed of YouTube for obvious reasons, but at the same time most of my best friends and some of the most amazing people in my life I know because of YouTube, so that's something I really want to focus on. It's taken me a long time to talk about the YouTube abuse, mostly because a lot of the people involved were my friends, and I know it's nothing like being a victim of sexual assault, but losing people who were incredibly important in my life obviously hurt a lot. Really, I wanted to talk about a couple of things I've been thinking about the last couple of weeks. Every time another abuser gets outed, it's always, oh, what's happening to YouTube? What is it about YouTube? But it's not about YouTube, is it? Not really. YouTube meant that abusers had greater access to their victims, had greater power over their victims because of that sort of fan-creator dynamic. The fact that YouTube fans tend to be younger girls, creators are sort of men in their 20s. But it's not YouTube that caused that. It's abusers using YouTube as a medium that caused that. But I think the reason why we're hearing about all of this abuse has something to do with YouTube. It's because of these people being in the public eye, that maybe their victims feel more confident coming forward, and the fact that after the first person came forward and they were met with, for the most part, support, and their abuser was ostracised, more people then felt comfortable coming forward, and it started that ball rolling. The reason that the list of abusers on YouTube is so long, and goddamn, it's really fucking long at this point, is not because YouTubers are more likely to be abusers. It's because we've created a culture where people are more likely to come forward and know that they will be met with support and will be believed, and I think that that's something we can actually be really proud of. But also, let's remember that this isn't just a YouTube thing. This is an everywhere thing. The proportion of abusers to non-abusers among YouTubers is the same as among any other group of people. Well, among any other group of men, because, you know, let's not dance around this. This isn't people, this is men who do this. And, well, that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about, really. I've had this image in my head for a while of a YouTube fan and a victim of abuse, and she wants to tell people about what's happening to her, but she feels like she can't because her abuser is not a YouTuber, is nothing to do with YouTube, and she can't go to the police for all the reasons that we know why people don't go to the police. Maybe she's trans, or she's disabled, or she's just an everyday teenage girl who knows that the police won't believe her and won't follow up on it because they won't and they don't. And what can she do? And what can we do? And I don't have the answer to that, and I don't know what you or I can do about abuse that's happening not on YouTube, and the abuse that's happening everywhere right now but has nothing to do with YouTube. And I guess I just wanted to remind everyone of that, and maybe let's take this culture of awareness of abuse, take it away from YouTube, let's take it to every other part of our life, and let's start making a culture of support, let's make every part of our life somewhere where victims and survivors of abuse feel able to come forward, who know that they will be believed, who know that their abusers will face, if not some kind of justice, I guess, and let's name abusers. Let's do this everywhere, and I think all you have to do is stand up and make it clear that you're that person, that's who you are, and that's what you're going to do. I think. Thank you. And as always, I'm completely open to comments and criticism and suggestions.